2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.
This bubbly girl, Emily, stumbled out of the Chubby Pickle bar so tipsy that she made her Mazda dance on the roads, zooming between lanes, hopping onto sidewalks. At this point, it wasn't a car. It was like watching someone ride a pub bike IRL. When Officer Wojdylak pulled her over, Emily handed him her debit card instead of her license. Cops stared at it and asked, is this an ATM? Then came the real comedy show. Her walk and turn test turned into stumble and crash. The one-leg stand, more like wobbly lollipops of flamingo dreams gone wrong. Breathalyzer hit 0.191% BAC proof she was. Drowning in fun, but swimming in trouble.
Hi, how's it going?
How are you?
My name's Officer Wojdylak. I'm with the Highlands Police Department. Just want to let you know my body-worn camera's on.
Okay.
Can I see your license, registration, and proof of insurance?
So this is my license.
Okay.
I have no registration, just a moment.
Okay. And this is your license?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, how do I get this?
Alrighty. So I need your actual license. You give me a debit card here.
Oh, hold on, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I got nervous, I'm sorry.
Okay. Where are you coming from tonight?
The Pickle.
The Pickle. Okay. How much have you had to drink?
I had one drink.
You had one drink?
Yeah.
Okay. What about your registration?
It's new, I just paid for it.
Yes, this is your insurance.
To be honest, I'm like not good at my registration. I always pay for my insurance.
Okay.
Like I have like these mails for my insurance.
Okay.
I don't know, like is registration like the same thing?
No, so it's going to be a blue card from the DMV.
Can you look it up through my...
Yeah, I can look it up to the computer, but
Okay,
you're supposed to have it in the vehicle. That's
I'm sorry,
alright though.
so if you can look it up, I'm like terrible.
Okay.
And every year I pay for my insurance.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Okay.
Yeah, so like you can see all this here. And I have my new insurance, I just gave it to you.
Okay. Alright, so listen, the reason I'm stopping you today, one, you're going over 65 miles an hour,
Okay.
and you had a lot of trouble maintaining lane. You kept hitting this white solid fog line here.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything wrong with your license?
No.
No. Okay. Just do me a favor, hang tight for a second, okay?
Okay.
$17,200 county. I'm 10-4 on my stop. Could I have another unit over here, please?
17,200 received 10-4 on stop request second unit 3016 area. 36, I'm on him now. 1736 212. I'm 10-9 with 200. For 10-9
She was not maintaining lane. She was moving pretty quick. And it looked like she was driving in front. There was another car right behind her. I mean, she was driving pretty poorly. The other car was right up her ass. Looked like they were following her home.
Yeah.
Smell of alcohol. She admitted to drinking. I asked for a license. She gave me a debit card. I said, "Is this your license?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Are you sure?" She said, "Yes." Her speech is pretty fine, but you can smell the alcohol, so I'm going to pull her out.
Okay.
I'm going to test her. You're not HGN certified, right?
No.
Okay.
You don't need HGN though for full.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
And if you want, I can see who's on in Atlantic. I'm sure Anderson, I think, is on.
I think he's certified.
Yeah, he's on. I saw before him and Scott.
Is it Scott or Erica?
I thought it was 4-5.
Yeah, 4-5 is Erica. 4-3 Scott.
That's right. Yes. Erica's on. And Mike Greco. Uh-oh. Alright.
Where's she coming from?
The Pickle. So, I'm going to shut my front lights off. $17,200 to come and have one out for testing.
$17,200 receiving that for testing 12.5.
Okay, Emily.
So this is my new one. I think I maybe gave you my old one.
Okay. Alright, what I'm going to have you do right now is I'm going to have you step out of the vehicle.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to do some tests. Just make sure that you're okay to drive.
Sure.
Alright, I just want you to stand right there, okay? Keep your hands by your side, feet together. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate the test for you. I'm going to explain it, then demonstrate it, and then I want you to perform it.
Okay.
Okay? So what I want you to do right now is I want you to put your left foot in front of your right foot. Okay? Actually, correction, I'm sorry. I want you to put your right foot in front of your left foot.
Okay.
Okay? Keep your hands by your side, and don't move until I tell you to, okay? So the first test we're going to do is the walk and turn. Okay, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps, counting each step out loud while looking down at your feet. Okay? So like I said, I'm going to demonstrate it for you first. Okay? I'm only going to be doing 3 steps, but I want you to be doing 9, okay?
Okay.
So you're going to keep your hands down by your side, okay? Heel-to-toe steps, counting each step out loud while looking down at your feet. Okay? 1, 2, 3. You're going to do 9. I'm doing 3 for demonstration purposes. Okay? When you get to the end here, okay, what I want you to do is take a series of small steps with your lead foot planted, like so. Okay? And then I want you to take 9 more heel-to-toe steps, counting each step out loud back, okay? 1, 2, 3. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 9 steps forward, do a turn, and then back.
Yep.
Okay. Toe to heel.
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 8, 9. Turn around. 1.
Okay. I should have asked before. Do you have any injuries in your legs? Any disabilities?
I don't.
Okay. Alrighty. The next test we're gonna do is it's called the one-leg stand.
I'm just really nervous.
That's okay. Okay. So I'm gonna explain this test. Okay. So I want you right now just keep your hands by your side, feet together. Okay. Don't move until I tell you to. Okay. With this test, what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick either foot of your choosing, approximately 6 inches off the ground. Okay. Keeping your foot parallel to the ground, counting out in 1,000s. Okay. So I'm gonna demonstrate it for you right here. Okay. You're gonna pick it. I'm gonna pick up my right foot here. Okay. You're gonna keep your foot parallel to the ground, looking down at your toe, counting out 1,000s. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, and so on until I tell you to stop. Okay.
How do I count that? 1,002, 1,003.
So you're gonna get 1,001,
up until whenever?
Yep, until I tell you stop. Okay. If your foot happens to hit the ground, say at 1,003, what I want you to do is pick it up and continue where you left off. So 1,004, 1,005, and so on until I tell you stop.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, you may begin.
Ready?
Yep.
1,002, 1,003, 1,000. Sorry. 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005, 1,006, 1,007, 1,008, 1,009, 1,010, 1,011, 1,012, 1,013, 1,014, 1,015, 1,016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020,
Okay.
2023,
You can stop. Alrighty. What's your highest level of education?
I only just finished high school because I had a baby in high school.
Okay. Alright, but is it fair to say that you know the English alphabet?
I hate this. I do, but I don't know it backwards, and this is what it's going to be.
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to recite the English alphabet,
Okay.
A through Z, without singing it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, C, H, I. Oh.
Okay.
Z.
Okay. Alrighty. The last test I want you to do is it's called the finger agility test.
Yes.
Okay. So what I want you to do, okay, you're gonna hold your either hand of your choosing. Okay. You're gonna go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.
Just hang tight for a second, okay?
Stay on this side.
Stay on this side. Over here. Come over here. Okay. I think your tests were pretty poor.
Me too, but I would explain the walk and turn better because you didn't have to stay in the starting position. She didn't stay in the starting position. The walk and turn was horrible, but you have to explain.
Alright, so what do we do?
We're playing in the starting position until I tell you to stop. Imagine there's one left foot on the line, right foot in front of the left. Stay in that position until I tell you to start.
Alright.
And then go from there.
Alright. Emily, just come over here, take a step right over here again. Okay, what I want you to do, okay, we're going to do the first test again. It's called the walk and turn. Okay, so what I want you to do, okay, pretend there's an imaginary line, like this line right here, but stay over here because I want you out of the roadway. Come, take a step this way. Okay?
Can I walk on this line, though?
We want to keep you on the even pavement, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so right now, what I want you to do is put your left foot in front of your right foot.
Okay.
Okay?
This?
Yep, and then put your right foot in front of your left foot. Okay, keep your hands at your side, okay? Don't move until I tell you to.
Okay.
Okay, so stay in that position.
Okay.
Okay? So what you're going to do, okay, I'm going to demonstrate for you, okay? You're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps, counting each step out loud, okay? I want you looking down at your feet, keeping your hands by your side,
Okay.
okay? So I'm going to demonstrate. I'm only going to do 3 steps, okay? What I want you to do is take 9 steps, okay? Okay. 1, 2, 3. When you get to the end, I want you to keep your lead foot planted and take a series of small steps in a semicircle, okay? Like so. Okay? Then you're going to take 9 more heel-to-toe steps back. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Alrighty. You may begin.
Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A semicircle. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Just hang tight over there. I mean, you could take her.
Yeah, I think so.
Her tests are bad, and I can smell
I also do work at Proving Ground. Like,
Okay.
I'm not a terrible person.
Alright, what I want you to do right now is place your hands behind your back. Okay?
No way. Okay.
Right now you're going to be placed under arrest. Okay, for driving while intoxicated. Okay? You see this hand right here?
Receive 7200, 11041, 450, request 1017 for John Loss, 213.
Alrighty. We're going to take a step over here. Okay, where's your phone and everything? I'm going to grab that for
Everything is
you.
in my purse. It's in my right
It's in your purse? Okay, you have the black purse. It's in the front seat?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you're going to need? Any type
Anything in
of...
your pockets?
Nothing is. I don't do drugs.
No.
No.
Is there anything in your pockets?
Anything in your pockets. You're not allowed to be
There's
transported.
nothing in my pockets.
Okay.
Nothing.
Alright. Just keep going. Okay. Alright, listen, I'm gonna reach around, just put the seatbelt on you, okay?
So the only question I have is, I don't know my boyfriend's my boyfriend's number by heart.
Okay.
Can you guys look?
Yep, we're gonna grab your phone, and just any other belongings. Is your keys in there? Is your keys in your purse?
My keys, everything I need is in my purse.
Okay.
Besides, like, my car needs, like, my registration.
Okay.
And stuff like that.
Alrighty. I'll grab everything for you. Okay, I have your phone and your purse, okay?
Is it my wallet?
Is your wallet in your purse?
Yeah,
Yes, I see it. I got it, it's right here.
Just trying to get a hold of Anderson.
Okay.
To see if we can just transport her right there.
Okay.
Did you grab her purse?
Yeah, I got her purse and her phone, her wallet's in her purse.
And there's nothing in the car illegal?
Nothing in the car that's illegal.
She definitely, like the odor?
Yeah.
I was like 10 feet away from her.
I could smell it. The only thing I have the old...
17-200, Johnny Hughes notified. Head down, 17.
I have the old packet, doesn't matter.
You probably can just use their packet, because you're going to release her from here, from our headquarters.
From ours?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm saying I have... It says Chief Fluid on there. Does it matter?
They've said Chief Fluid since I started here, dude.
Okay.
Doesn't make a difference.
Okay. That's the only
That's
thing.
a formality.
Okay.
I'm just waiting to hear from Anderson. I called him. I wrote him on here. He didn't answer. Eric is texting him.
Okay.
Good job. I mean, it's a good spot.
I was a little nervous doing the test. I rushed. This is the first time. But...
Okay, we gotta work, like, on just slowing down a little bit.
Yeah.
That's why I said, like, to redo it, just explain it to her. This way, there was, you know...
They were still pretty bad.
She was rolling. She was rolling on the edges of her feet. Which,
Like this, alright? Like
sideways.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand you're nervous, but I think the odor is, like, very strong.
very strong. I mean, her one leg stand was terrible. She messed up the alphabet.
I know that.
Something terrible
She
towards the
went
end.
to HLZ or something like that after, like,
Yeah.
Q.
She threw a C in there, I'm pretty sure.
Jody said she did fine, like, the hand.
Yeah, well, if you notice, she kept going 4, 2, 3.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
You know what else she did that I noticed is she put, when she was doing the one leg stand, she was slouching her one leg and then keeping her other leg partially bent, you know, for stability. If you actually stand up and put your leg out, it's way different.
Yeah.
You get insurance and stuff for her?
She gave me an expired one. She has a valid one in the car. Should I grab the valid one?
I would just.
And she didn't provide me with registration.
No registration?
Mm-mm. No, when I walked back up to the vehicle to pull her out, I saw the valid insurance in her hand.
Okay. You could write her for the registration if you wanted to. You don't have to. It's out there for Mark Lane, she said?
Yeah, and both. Is Erica box certified?
I don't think so. She's less. Well, though, I don't know.
Funk is, though.
Funk is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she'd be on the box. That's crazy. They've been there less time than I've been here, and both of them are certified. That'd be nice.
If not, I can go to, Seabright maybe?
Maybe, but since they've been running, I just want to ask her. I'm just asking if we can just transfer over as well.
Alright.
Is that,
Alright.
Alright, you're good to go.
Alright.
So, if you don't mind asking you,
Yes.
is my carbonate too?
Yes.
So how much does that cost?
I'm unsure of the cost of that, but we have to tow it for John's Law.
No, I know that.
Okay.
Just know the cost.
I really have no idea, to be honest with you.
You know, where it ranges from?
I do not, to be honest with you.
5 to 1,000.
I don't think it's that much. I think it is less.
Oh, okay.
17,200 county. I'll be transporting one female 41 from this location to PD 85. Can you 1011 my starting mileage?
That's what got it.
112547. Body worn cameras on.
No, you were just give me the miles getting cut out at the beginning.
It's going to be 112547.
Or received to 23.
Say that again?
I said just by curiosity because I've never been before. When I get there, can I call someone to bail me out or what happens?
So I'll explain all that to you. When we get inside, I'm going to read you your Miranda warning. Okay. We're going to go into the Atlantic Highlands Police Department headquarters right now.
Do you have my purse so I can call
Yep.
anyone I need to call?
Yep.
Because I don't can go on
200. Are the keys in that bag?
Yeah, I believe so. Are your keys in your purse, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay.
They can, like the truck, obviously, but they can't drive without it.
To 36. County users heading your way out.
On what?
Only because my boyfriend has been calling me. Can I call him?
So you're not gonna be able to call anybody until I read you everything.
Okay.
Okay. Everything will be explained once we get inside the headquarters. Okay.
I know you said that. Yeah, okay.
$17,200 county. I'll be 10-9. Can you use 10-11 my ending mileage?
Go ahead.
It's going to be 112549.
Racing 226.
I had to get your key fob. We're gonna have to. Another officer is gonna come pick it up, so it remains with the vehicle.
I thought I told you my key fob was in there.
You did. I definitely forgot to take it out.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm just gonna reach across to here.
It's fine. I'm not gonna fight you.
I just like telling people so they don't get.
Okay.
Just watch your step. We're gonna head down this way.
Okay.
Down these stairs here. I'm just gonna grab your arm just so
It's
you,
fine. Yeah.
you don't fall.
Can you just fix my strap before you walk in? This one? Yeah. Thanks. This one look crazy.
You gotta wait for them to open the doors.
That's
Just
fine.
stand back.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm sorry. straight?
You're gonna make it right into here. Okay. You can take a seat right on that bench right there. Yeah, she's fine. Good morning. You can stand up. I'll take those cuffs off. I do have to cuff you to the bench.
That's fine.
Is that alright?
Okay.
Just gonna lock it so it doesn't get any tighter.
Any 85 unit inside. Can you just come to your door? We're gonna look here.
Just for the key fob. Okay. All right. So first, I'm gonna read you your Miranda warning. Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Okay. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to you. Represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and do not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights that I have explained to you?
Yes.
Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now? No? Okay. Okay. So this is the New Jersey Attorney General's standard statement for motor vehicle operation. Okay. You have been arrested for driving while intoxicated, NJSA 39-4-50. Okay. The law requires you submit samples of your breath for the purpose of testing to determine alcohol content. Okay. A record of taking of the breath samples include the test results will be made. Upon your request, a copy of that record will be made available to you. After you have provided samples of your breath for testing, you have the right, at your own expense, to have a person or physician of your own selection take independent samples of your breath, blood, or urine for independent testing.
Right. But I don't have to get test, right?
I'm going to keep going first, okay?
Yeah.
If you refuse to provide samples of your breath, you will be issued a separate summons for refusal. A court may find you guilty of both refusal and driving while intoxicated.
Okay.
If a court finds you guilty of refusal, you will be subject to various penalties, including license revocation of up to 20 years, a fine of up to $2,000, installation of ignition interlock, and a referral to an intoxicated driver resource center. These penalties may be in addition to penalties imposed by the court for any other offense of which you were found guilty. You have no legal right to an attorney, physician, or anyone else present for the purpose of taking the breath samples. You have no legal right to refuse to give or delay giving samples of your breath. Any response from you that is ambiguous or conditional in respect to my request that you provide breath samples, you will be treated as a refusal to submit to breath testing. Even if you agree to take the breath test, but then do not follow my instructions, do not properly perform the test, or do not provide sufficient breath samples, I will charge you with refusal to submit to breath testing. I repeat, the law requires you to submit samples of your breath for testing. Will you submit the samples of your breath?
I have one question.
Okay.
And I can ask questions. If I choose not to give the breath test,
Yep.
I don't automatically get a charge of 20 years.
That's going to be up for the court.
That's up for the court.
The judge, yep.
Yeah, right?
Okay. But you're going to be issued a separate summons, so
Of
another
course.
charge.
I'm going to get a charge regardless.
Okay.
Yes.
So your answer is?
I just don't know.
Okay. If you're confused, I can reread this.
I'm not confused.
Okay.
It's just like, I don't know the law.
Okay.
I'm going to write something down.
Yes, I'm going to write down your answer. I don't know.
Yeah, I have that.
Okay. So I'm going to read this now. Your answer is not acceptable.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
So if I refuse,
Yep.
what are the penalties?
It's gonna be-
Realistically, besides 20 years given to a court of law.
So what's going to happen is you're going to go to court,
Yeah, I'm going to go to court.
and that's going to be ultimately up to the judge and the prosecutor.
Okay.
Okay.
And what's going to be shown there? On your camera?
Yep, everything that's
Okay.
on my camera and in my report.
Okay. So, I'm not a jackass.
Okay, so can I just read the statement to you again?
I read it. You can breathalyze me. That's fine.
Okay.
No problem. I get why I'm here.
So let me just read the statement to you.
No, I get why
Okay.
I'm here. That's fine.
Your answer is not acceptable.
No,
Because
I'm
for the,
good.
I know,
You can answer.
I have to read this before
Oh,
you answer,
okay.
okay? The law requires that you submit samples of your breath for your breath testing. If you do not answer or answer with anything other than yes, I will charge you with refusal.
Yeah.
Now I will ask you again, will you submit
Yes.
to breath testing? Yes? Okay.
That's the breath test, yes. I just feel like yes. And if I said no, like, I just go to court, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm basically I'm paying for my own fear right now. Yeah, by saying yes. Yeah.
Okay. And you do not want to answer any of my questions that I have for you?
No, you can ask.
Well, you said no on the Miranda warning.
On which one?
On the Miranda warning.
I didn't say no to anything.
So I asked
The
you.
breathalyzer?
No. So I said you have the right to remain silent.
Yeah, I said no to that, of
Yes.
course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's all these questions right here.
Yeah,
Okay. It's okay.
I never got in trouble in my life. Like,
Okay.
how could I know?
Okay. Take all my stuff off. She said yes. She's going to do the best sample.
Did you start at 20 yet or no?
No.
Okay.
17,200 to county. Can you start a 20-minute observation, please?
You have no gum mints, any...
Police, 20-minute observation.
Guys, I don't have any weapons.
I said gum mints.
No, no guns, no mints.
Okay.
I have never done drugs in my whole life. Like, literally, I'm a bartender for 7 years. I used to work in the hospital. Today was my best friend's 23rd birthday. I swear to God, I'm realistic anything to say. Like, I'm easy peasy. Yeah. On God, on my daughter. I have a child, on my daughter. Yeah.
Just need her license,
It's in my...
your ticket number.
Yeah.
I don't have a ticket number yet. When we got there, start one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's need the 450 ticket number. Your badge number,
200.
and time of 41.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Be right back.
1736 Henry. Vehicle's been recovered by non-U, I'll be 10-8 from the traffic stop. 200 which is long.
She wants to go over the paperwork.
10-4, 242.
Okay.
She decides to civil rights samples. We just got to recycle 20. Just has lost my but she might be.
Alright. Here's your time and your number. Okay. What do you want to go over again?
I don't want to be breathalyzer.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
But like, is there more to know about that? Like, I'm just curious.
So I can reread everything to you.
I know you can reread everything to me. I'm just like a nervous wreck.
Okay.
I've never been in trouble in my life.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to reread this entire document to
Okay,
you.
so read it to me.
Okay. You have been arrested for driving while intoxicated.
I know, yes.
It's the NJSA 394-50.
Yeah.
Okay. The law requires you to submit samples of your breath for the purpose of testing to determine alcohol content.
Okay.
A record of taking of the breath samples, including the test results, will be made. Upon your request, a copy of that record will be made available to you.
Right.
After you provide samples of your breath for testing, you have the right at your own expense to have a person or physician of your own selection take independent samples of your breath, blood, or urine for independent testing.
Okay. When will that be done?
Excuse me?
When will that be done?
That's up to you, if you want to do that.
Okay.
If you refuse to provide samples of your breath, you will be issued a separate summons for the refusal.
For how much?
I don't know, it's all up
It's
to
a
the court.
summons.
Yep, it's going to be another charge, an additional ticket.
Okay.
Okay? The court may find you guilty of both refusal and driving while intoxicated.
Okay.
If a court finds you guilty of the refusal, you will be subject to various penalties, including license revocation of up to 20 years, a fine of up to $2,000, installation of an ignition interlock, and refusal to a referral to a intoxicated driver resource center. These penalties may be in addition to penalties imposed by the court for any other offense of which you are found guilty.
Okay.
You have no legal right to have an attorney, physician, or anyone else present for the purpose of taking the breath samples.
Okay.
You have no legal right to refuse to give or delay giving samples of your breath.
Okay.
Any response from you that is ambiguous or conditional in any respect to my request that you provide breath samples will be treated as a refusal to submit to breath testing. Even if you agree to take the test, but then do not follow my instructions, do not properly perform the test, or do not provide sufficient breath samples, I will charge you with refusal to submit to breath testing. I repeat, this law requires you to submit samples of your breath testing.
Okay.
Will you submit the samples of your breath?
Yes.
You will?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not going to be so messy
Okay.
inside the court.
Did you start a 20-minute?
Yeah, we started.
Okay. Sorry.
Although I could leave here, here's what you're saying.
What do you mean?
Like what that said was I could leave here and get another physician to get a report.
Yes, at your own expense.
Right.
Yep.
So I could leave here right now.
After, you have to wait until we do our test. Then what's going to happen is I'm going to bring you back to our headquarters.
Right.
Okay. Somebody has to sign a waiver for you, saying that they're not going to allow you to drive
Right.
for the next 12 hours.
Yeah.
And then you'll be issued your summons,
Okay.
and then you'll be free to leave.
Okay. And that's it.
That's it. Your vehicle is impounded, so you're not going to be able to get your vehicle for 12 hours.
I know that.
Okay.
Alright. Just cut it down. And when I leave here, I can like call them when I want to pick me up, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Emily, what's your current address?
Middletown, New Jersey, 07748. I just put it.
Okay. What do I have you do now?
Just tell me what I'm signing.
This is your Miranda warning that I read to you before. So I marked out both your answers. Okay, this is just your address. This is my information and my signature.
He's raised mine. Do you wish to talk to us now? Reply no. Okay. And yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Because my handwriting is very good. What is your name?
Officer Wojdylak.
What's your first name?
Stanley.
Stanley?
Stanley.
What's your first name?
Stanley.
Your first name is Stanley?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm like shivering because I'm really sick.
I'm sorry, I don't think there's anything
That's okay.
I can really do to help you there.
So you guys are Highland cops.
Yes, I'm with the Borough of Highlands.
Well, if you ever come into Proving Grounds, we're here 6 days a week. I'm a closing bartender. So, obviously you know me, but if you're over there, I work there 2 days a week and I'm a closing bartender.
How do you like Proving Grounds?
I like it. I recently just started working there. This is I'm coming up to a year working there. I came from down south. I bought a house recently this year, Middletown. So yeah, that's it. I worked there birthday. Tonight it wasn't working by the way. Obviously. I'm not wearing my Not that it matters. I'm just actually being genuine. I'm just saying, I work there. I'm one of their head bartenders. So if you ever come in, I'm Emily. You're never probably gonna forget me, but I'm there 6 days a week.
Thank you.
I'm the closing bartender, and I don't hold grudges. I don't think I'll be rude to you.
Station's alert, am I, get cautious, am I alert? Send me alert, 256.
$17,200 account. Just note that my body-worn camera is having a malfunction. Yeah. I mean, it's back to normal now, it says, but...
Receive camera malfunctioning, 257.
Just like out of curiosity, how long do you think I'll be here? Just because my daughter has to go to school tomorrow, and I take her there because her dad leaves at 4:30 in the morning. So I'm just curious.
So we have to wait for the 20-minute observation to be up.
Okay.
Then you're going to submit your samples of your breath.
Okay.
Okay, once that's completed, I'll be transporting you back to Highlands headquarters.
Okay.
And that's where you can make your phone call for somebody to come pick you up.
Because I just wasn't sure. Obviously, when I was before, and the thing in my mind was that. So like, I just want to make sure.
You should be home, as long as you have somebody that's, you know.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I come on time. That's all.
Okay.
travel for two.
Put the high camera on generating if we're really
Yeah.
Yeah, like 3-4 minutes.
Okay.
We could do it.
Cell phone in the purse, right?
Yep. Just gonna put this right outside right here.
As long as I don't see my leaves.
I'll wait actually until it tells.
S-T-A-N-L-E-Y.
Yep.
See that portal.
camera.
Find this spot. Yeah, you could accept that. I'm pretty sure it's not, but it's one at the time. So.
17,200 County. Is the 20-minute observation up?
Yes, you're good. Very late.
Are you leaving your camera in here?
Keep it running.
Thank you. I'm gonna zip this up, okay?
Whatever you have to do. Totally fine. I'm not an asshole.
So do you have to put the handcuffs back on you?
Take me to jail. Like they say in Goodfellas. If I don't laugh, I'll cry, so.
Is that alright?
Yeah, it's fine. My wrists are very tiny. Don't show me though.
I'm just gonna lock them so they can't get any tighter.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah? Ready?
Yep.
Watch your step. Again.
Left or right?
We're gonna go left here.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach across to one more time. Thank you.
Just need your gun, that's to get in.
Oh yeah.
I'll hang up here.
Sorry about that. 'em. I was walking to you on this side of my phone. Thank you.
No problem.
First one, so I got the jitters, you know. Thank you.
There's a ton of sensors that are start backing out, alright, bro?
Okay. $17,200 accounting. I'll be transporting one female 41 from this location to Highlands headquarters. 1011 my starting mileage.
Drive.
It's going to be 112549. Body cameras on.
So, will they tell me, like,
Route 345.
Say that again?
will they tell me, like, what number to call in the car?
Yeah, so what's going to happen is 12 hours from your arrest, you have to come back to the department.
Okay.
You're going to get an impound release form.
Okay.
Okay, and that's going to have all the information on there.
Okay. So, will I get, which one will I get?
So both of our towing companies that we use are based out of Atlantic Highlands.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's going to be local here. I do not. I generally do not have a price for you. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just asking where the, how to get it.
If you have any questions tomorrow, the officers there will be able to assist you.
Eighty-five 145 Cannon, clearing up from that EMS call. Take a report, please. Hey, 145, receive 26.
$17,200 a county. I'll be 10.9. Can you just 10.11 my inning mileage?
Yes.
It's going to be 112552.
Across to you again. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Just gonna grab your arm just so you don't
Yep.
fall. Okay. Stand here for 1 second.
Just fix my shot, please. I know about it. It just bothers me.
This too?
Just pull it up. Thank you.
Just watch your step walking up these stairs. Alrighty, you're going to take a seat in that round leather chair.
This one's the chair.
You can actually stand up, I'll take the handcuffs off you.
Okay.
Yep.
Take a glass of water in there.
I would like a glass of water. Thank you.
Miss, what are the odds that you can get somebody to come pick you up?
I mean, I think they're pretty high.
Okay, great.
It's only if my phone is in my bag.
Your phone is definitely in your bag, man.
Okay, so if my phone is in my bag.
Yeah, we could, so the only thing is we have to make those phone calls off of that phone because it has to be on a recorded line.
That's fine.
But you're more than welcome to phone your phone.
Okay.
And,
Go ahead, County.
Can I go in here?
saying?
Did you see the call in Middletown?
No.
They put her. Your boyfriend called in a missing person
Oh,
for you.
that was?
Yeah. So he's just asking when
Oh.
they can pick him up.
17.6. In reference to that
I don't need to call anyone because.
Well, do you want to call him and just let him know that?
85145, Jimmy. 85145.
Where's Pickle?
Please tell me you're on the municipal code violation. You made your first interview.
You knew that like right before.
I just saw it.
You just saw it.
85145, where's she?
And that's why I feel like this shit. Because I'm not a shit person. Yep, that's for me. Of course I'm calling. Okay, no, let's call him. Just do this phone.
You have to call him through the.
So just you can pull up the number.
Sorry, 23 Hotel Lima. 03859. 03859.
27 Shore Drive. Yep.
In
Highlands.
Highlands.
Yep.
They came from me.
He came from get you?
My daughter's home.
Okay. Is there somebody else that you want to call then? If you want, do you want to talk to him at all? No. You give me the option for it. Maybe I should go back to this avenue.
Just call this number, please. Wait. No, don't. Please, I'm sorry.
No.
Don't call her first. Call my brother first, and if not him, then she'll definitely come get me, because I know she will. But she's like, I don't want to pick her up first. My boyfriend can't get me because it's just him and I at our house, so like,
Okay.
he's not gonna leave my daughter to go get me for being a fucking asshole. So
Yeah.
that's not appropriate. Yeah. Please call that number. What is it again? Can I just write it down so I can like look at it? What is it?
It's going to be 27 Shore Drive, Highlands, New Jersey. Oh 77 32.
I had like a limited number of calls.
You can call as many people as you
Okay.
want. Do what? Not do it? No, import.
Can you call it again?
You want to call that number again?
Yeah, because my boyfriend, he answered and could get me in a heartbeat, but he can't because our baby's home, so like that's not gonna happen. So just keep calling my brother, please.
Yeah, we're all good here.
Yeah, not bad.
I'll be sending that. Just the same number again.
Yep. Sounds good, thank you.
It didn't import.
Yes,
Okay. Oh, okay.
I clicked it through.
So I did 450. I have to do
Put that out.
No, I didn't print it out.
But you did it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did. 96.
A lot of my family doesn't live around here, so I am like limited. But obviously my work answered immediately,
Yeah.
but he can't leave the house. So I just.
How old's your kid?
My daughter's gonna be 9 in August. So let's not talk about it because I feel like who's shit for getting a DR right now. So please call this number. That's my boyfriend's girlfriend's number. She might answer because he's a stickler.
Stance. Spell your last name for me.
WOJDYLAK.
What's your middle initial?
J. No?
I mean, it's fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. Let me just think for a minute.
Prints out the old favorite Smith. And then 88.
Yep. And then I had a question for you after that.
So you just, yeah, and then go to the call though. And just print out the other one. It should go to the other. The case and then involvements.
Call me one more time. Please, for me. And if you don't answer it, I'll reach out to my grandma. But she's fucking too old to answer the phone for. Michael, this is your sister Emily. I'm in trouble, so I need you to pick me up. I got a DUI, and I'm in the Highlands Police Department, and I need someone to pick me up. 20, can I give you the address? 27 Shore Drive, Highlands, New Jersey, 07732. 27 Shore Drive, Highlands, New Jersey, 07732. Thank you. Is there a fine to get me out of here?
Nope.
Okay. Out of curiosity, will everything come to my house? Like all the fines will come to my house?
No, we're going to give you every citation that you're going to get. It's all traffic. Like, there's no criminal stuff here. It's just traffic tickets.
Okay,
There's
so
court
like,
gates on it.
I have
So-
DUI though.
Yeah, you got DWI.
Yeah.
So all the these citations that you're gonna get, I'm gonna hand them to you.
Okay.
Nothing's gonna mailed to your house.
Okay.
Okay, so whatever you want to do with that, you can do with it. Just those court dates.
Okay.
If you can't make those court dates, I always tell people this. Please call the court and let them know, because if not, then you miss the first court date.
You look like a jerk off.
Well, not only that, but the judge put a warrant out for your arrest.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I mean? So just try to keep in contact with the court administrator if you can't make something. Because that's the biggest thing.
So just out of curiosity, so my boyfriend already knows that I was already here for this. Because he called for missing person.
Yeah, I don't know what county dispatch told him. I'm assuming that they said that you were here, but I'm going to assume that they didn't tell them why, because that's really none of their business why. Usually how that works is like you're at liberty to tell whatever you want. No, we can't say anything.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I just want to know this all.
Yeah, you can't tell anybody what happened, obviously.
What is a good phone number for you? It's for this.
It's 732-320-3514 is my cell phone.
3514.
Yeah. I'm sorry I'm like so dramatic.
That's okay. Do you want we have tissues or a paper towel?
You want tissue?
No, I'm fine. I'm really fine. I'm really fine. If I could just have some more water, please.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. By the way, you were very respectful, and thank you.
It's your job.
Yeah, so I appreciate that.
Here you go.
Thank you. I just feel like such an asshole because my boyfriend is so good. He's gonna hate me.
So, Miss,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just explain to you these tickets,
Okay,
just so
yeah,
you like have an idea of it. Okay. So obviously you're getting a DWI.
I know.
Okay. On top of DWI, there's a buddy system. So you have DWI and you have reckless driving. It all goes into one. Okay. And then for the reason why he stopped you, you were very courteous. He was saying he's not gonna write you for every reason why he stopped you.
Okay.
Because I think he stopped you for failing to maintain lanes, slow rates of speed. Rates of speed, and then your registration, something about that. He's not going to write you for any of that except the fail and maintain lane.
Okay.
Okay, so you're kind of getting those two bumped out.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
There's court dates on these tickets, like I explained to you. Again,
Just show
if
up.
you have any questions, that's our court. That's
Okay.
like the phone number for the court.
Okay.
Our court administrator will handle all that.
Okay.
Again, just if you can't make something, call the court.
Okay.
And let them know about that, okay?
Yeah.
But besides that, it's really about it with the tickets. Like, this is not like, a lot of people like think that this is like a simple thing. It's not.
I know, but I'm like not a bad person.
No, and look, I always tell this to people.
I know I was like drinking and driving and all, but like I've never gotten in trouble in my life.
Everybody has a bad day.
Yeah.
Today's your day. Okay?
I know.
That doesn't, just because this happened doesn't define you as a person.
I know.
I'm sure you're a great person. I'm sure you're a great mom.
Yeah.
You know, nobody in here is judging you for that,
Yeah.
because, you know, stuff happens.
It's me on me. It's not you guys on me.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All I kept asking was like, hey, what time am I gonna be out of here? Because like I gotta get the fuck home.
No, absolutely.
Handle my shit. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I appreciate. Again, I'm really sorry. I thank you for being like kind enough to do that.
Stan's the best. He's the best. He's good.
I appreciate it.
Is there anything else? Where did how far does your brother live?
He just lives in Middletown.
Oh, he's in Middletown?
We just
Okay.
live like 15 minutes away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Best town in the world, huh?
Why do you say that?
That's where both of us are from.
Yeah. I'm not from there. I am from Seaside Park all my life.
Wow.
We're from my brother and I.
From the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, but
Real
not
Jersey Shore.
the Heights. So like
Oh, okay.
people get that like twisted.
Isn't Seaside Heights like the
Trash. It's like
Yeah.
it's like tourists, the boardwalk, where Jersey Shore is filmed, and then like literally it shares a square mile with Seaside Park. And Seaside Park
It's really nice,
is
right?
private, and they're like $1 homes and like kind, nice people. Yeah,
Like Romson.
literally like Rumson on the water.
For,
That's it. So you just fill out this part?
yep.
He's gonna fill out this part.
Yep.
That's where I'm from.
And like I was saying before, with your brother, like he's gonna come pick you up. You're saying, if he asks us anything, we can't tell him. What you want to tell him, you can tell him.
Right.
That's not on us to tell anybody.
Right.
So
So I'm gonna lose my license for like what, 3 months?
no, that's so. This is your first time. This all has to go to court, obviously, and the judge will decide that. Every case is different. I don't see you losing your license, but again, a judge decides that.
Right.
Obviously, you get your lawyer and all that, and then you go to court. And you'll have your day in court. So, but yeah.
So just
Every case is different. Every case is different. Now, usually when you get up to your second and third offense, then that's when, you know.
Oh. Did you put registration?
No, I gave it to her for insurance.
Yep.
She has it in her purse.
Okay.
No.
Just make sure.
And with your car, I don't know if.
So will I get that in the
officer-
mail or like
What?
like how to pick up my car?
Oh no!
like,
So,
hours
so
or...
what's gonna happen is, so John's Law is part of a DWI, which is why you don't have your car right now.
Okay.
So that's 12 hours. We have to hold your car. So what's gonna happen is in 12 hours, which is
It's gonna be
12.
It's gonna be 4
it's
o'clock
two-
tomorrow, right?
Right. Two.
No, it was 2:27.
So 12:30.
Tomorrow.
You know.
No,
yeah, right.
2:30.
Am I doing? Oh, 2:30.
2:30 in the afternoon.
Don't mind me. I'm
That's
sorry. I'm
okay.
an athlete here. So around 2:30, 3 o'clock, come back here. They're gonna give you an impound slip.
Okay.
Bring your driver's license and all that, so they could just,
Can I just pay it up front?
So yeah, so you're gonna go. We don't have your car here. Your car is gonna be most likely in Highlands. So the guy who picked up your car has 2 yards, one in Atlantic Highlands, one in Highlands. It'll most likely still be in Highlands, so you're gonna come pick up your slip. They're gonna tell you where it is. You're gonna just have to call the number on the slip, and then he'll have your car. And I don't know how much the fee is. It's probably not much. I've never been, told how much it is, but. So you just pay that, and you'll get your car back.
I just feel bad.
Well, like I said, everybody has a debt.
Not to you guys. I just feel bad. Because he like called and was worried about me.
Your boyfriend. They're lucky. What town did you brother live?
On Harmony Road.
Oh, okay.
He'll be here like any minute.
Oh,
and if
yeah,
my
no,
brother,
no,
like,
we're not.
he's on his way. Yeah.
We're here till 8 o'clock. I'm not saying, I'm sure
No,
you want to
we'll
hang
be
out
here.
with us, but.
No, he literally, I gave him the address and he said he was coming, so he's coming. Am I allowed to call my brother on this one to ask if he's on his way?
Yeah, while you're here, you can
Okay.
use your
So
cell phone.
can I call him on this phone?
Yeah, of course.
He's on his way?
Whatever you gotta do.
To see if he like left or like.
Got
732 670 4841.
Your memory is crazy.
Well, I have a family member that has a very similar.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. It's not anything for some reason.
Might not be working.
Shot.
I mean, I feel like I spoke like you heard me. Like I spoke clearly, right? Like I feel like you heard me.
732 670 4841. I'll forget it by 200 times. That's pretty impressive.
I would hope so.
I don't want to put it on.
670-4841.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, this phone's just.
Okay.
I did this thing the other day too. I don't know how I fixed it. If you want to put it on speaker, just so we.
Is that okay?
Yeah, because the camera is on, so.
Okay, so I'll
if
just
you wanna-
I'm not like
if you
here
wanna
to
put it on-
fucking.
Just
I
put it
was,
on
like,
speaker
cool
if you
the
don't
whole
mind.
Hello?
Mike,
Yeah.
are you on your way?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get the address correctly?
I'll be there in like 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Like 5 minutes.
Okay. All right, bye.
Bye.
I'll be there. I just like feel bad because my mom needs to go to work at 4:30 in the morning, and I'm just sure now. That's the only reason why I'm crying, because like it's not about me, it's about like other people.
No, I hear you.
I'm a fucking idiot, like for someone stupid. I know, like you said, a bad day. I know. And I'm not mad at you guys. I'm really not. Like I told him that I was like, listen, like thank you for being so kind. Like
It happens to the best of us.
Hey, it's a learning, honestly, a learning curve. Like,
And you're young, and you have. I'm sure you seem like a very good person. So I don't.
no, I'm definitely like.
No, you seem it. You
I'll
seem
never
very
hear
nice.
again.
No. Oh, that's always the goal.
Yeah. I'm just like timing it out. Like by the time I get home, my boyfriend's gonna be awake, so I get in the shower, and like I just feel terrible because I have to tell him I cannot.
No, yeah.
Because I don't have my car, so
Yeah.
like my daughter has to go to school tomorrow. I'm like, I'm just an asshole right now. I wasn't even working tonight. That's the best part. I work 6 days a week, and I wasn't even working tonight. I like took off to celebrate my best friend of literally 20 years, his 27th birthday.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I like went out to celebrate it, and of course, and I got trouble, like whatever. But like my boyfriend's worried because like I never don't come home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he called a police report because it's unlike me.
No, absolutely.
And now I just feel terrible because like we both have to deal with this. So like I don't know.
Well, take it day by day.
Yeah, like you said, it's not like.
It's not the.
And thank God it's not like criminal because like
It's
I
not.
took
Yeah,
a
you're not. This isn't like you're not here for murder or anything crazy. It's just traffic stuff.
Yeah.
Like I said, just take it day by day. Don't
Pay the fines, go to work.
don't beat yourself up.
Yeah.
It happens. You seem like a great person. Just don't let it. Obviously, we all know it sucks, but.
Yeah, it's okay. No worries. It's like, it's fine.
When you move to Middletown.
So my boyfriend and I, we bought new construction 2 years ago. Do you know where Target is?
Yeah.
So we bought the new townhomes.
Townhouse?
Oh, okay.
Really? Okay. Right next to the country.
That's like, what is it, Heritage or something?
Heritage,
Yeah.
yeah. So we bought that 2 years ago. We moved in a year ago, and we'll be a year this year.
So, you like it there?
I love it there, yeah.
It's awesome.
Because we have one daughter, and we both lived at like each other's parents' houses. and we have my daughter young, because I'm obviously 27,
Yeah.
my daughter, I told you whatever, so
Yeah.
it'll be 9. So it's like perfect, like they're like luxury, they're like nice, and they're spacious, and I only have one child, so we're very happy
You're
there.
right next to Target.
And we're right next door.
Well, you got Starbucks there too.
Yeah. Literally, you're right up 2 lights ahead. Yeah.
And they're putting a Wawa down the highway.
And listen, I don't know, a lot of people love Marshalls. Marshalls not too far.
Marshalls is superior. I
Yeah.
will say.
So I'm very, very happy.
It's a
there.
very good area.
It's the perfect area for shopping.
Yeah.
You got the country cellar there. In case
You
you're
do.
a car wash person.
Yeah.
You know,
I go to Blue Wave though.
that's okay.
I switched up once in a while. I went to the west side of that.
Did you?
I had to. My car's filthy.
I'm not like from here, so like I don't know anything about that. Because I'm from down south,
Yeah.
and I moved to my dad's 2.5 years ago, and we lived there for half a year. We bought property. We lived there at my dad's for the rest of the
Yeah.
year until our house decided like to move into. So like people at my job are always like, "Oh, what side? What side?" And I'm like, I act like what I know what they're talking about, but I have no idea because.
See, that's the best.
No,
until you make it.
I think she's talking about the highway.
She's talking about the highway division.
Because like I'm not from
Okay, so
here.
I'll explain it to you. Ready? Route 36, which is right here. Okay, the left side of the highway.
Okay.
Okay, so southbound. Okay, the left side of the highway. That's
Okay.
the dry side. Anything on the northbound lane. Okay, this
Right
side of the
side.
highway. Yep,
Uh-huh.
right side. That's gonna be the wet side.
Okay.
It's of all the.
People think they're tougher on the wet side for some weird reason. I never understood it. I
know.
never understood.
I actually think I've always. No, it's a lie. When I first moved here, I was on the wet side for a little while, but since then I've always been on the west side.
I don't know.
Well,
I never
anyways.
understood it. You gotta fake it till you make it at the end of the day.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know? What kind of car does your brother drive?
I think he drives a white Hyundai, I think it is.
Awesome.
Yeah. He's had a very good night. Maybe he doesn't know where to park, I don't know.
You can take those are citations there. Just remember, just keep in contact.
So, can I, like, just pay these, or do I have to go
So
to
you have, so there's court required.
So I have to go
yeah,
where?
yeah. A DWI is court required, so is reckless driving. And then the other stuff involved. So there's court dates on there. Just keep in contact with the court. And all of that, okay?
Here's the license. I gotta get his license.
You want me to do it?
my brother's license?
I don't think he's here yet, is it?
I think he's pulling up. He's on the camera. Yeah, he's pulling up.
My brother's so nice. He just like, don't stress, it's all good.
Good family, good family.
Of course.
Do a flashlight.
I'm not a good person for no reason.
Yeah, you go.
Okay. So once your brother, he's just got to fill out that form, basically stating that he's going to take custody of you for the next 12 hours, won't allow you to drive. So your time of arrest was at 2:13.
Okay.
So I would call.
Okay.
I would call tomorrow.
At what time?
I would play it safe. Call
I
around.
have work at 4 tomorrow and I'm teaching a class.
Okay. I would call around like 2:20, 2:30.
2:20,
Yep. And then you're gonna have to come here.
2:30. Highlands.
Yep. Do same address.
Only Highlands, not Atlantic Highlands.
Yep. Only Highlands.
Okay.
It's gonna be the same address.
Okay.
27 Shore Drive.
It's on the front.
Yep. It's literally going to come right up to that door. Okay, you're going to ask for an impound release form.
Okay.
Okay. They're going to give you the form. They'll explain it to you. There should be a number on the form. You call the number. They're going to tell you where your car is located. The guy, like
Is it going
officer.
to be in this area or is it going to be far away?
It's going to either be in Highlands or Atlantic Highlands.
Okay.
And then you're going to be able to get your car,
Okay.
and you should be able to get to work
Okay.
right on time.
Okay. Okay, that's enough. And I don't need I just come here personally. I don't need a phone number. I can't call. I have to come here personally.
Yes, you do have to come here.
Okay. In person. Okay. Thank you.
Dave, is this gonna be good? It came out pretty dark. Should I do it again? Put it down.
17.6. You just kind of want to be
I mean, I got the number, Kev.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright. You got your summonses and stuff?
I have it.
I gave it to you straight.
I put them in here.
You have your ID back?
I put it back in my wallet.
Okay.
Yeah. I have everything.
Hey.